Hey everyone, and welcome back to a nifty little video that I'm going to show you some changes I am making to the world of Elmorin. Now this is going to be a little bit of a different video than usual, but I thought it was pretty interesting and I wanted to share it along with each and every one of you. Now, as most of you know, Elmorin was built for a very long time in Conquest Reforged version 1.12 and has since made the transformation to 1.16 only in about the past year or so. Now, since the server is live for public viewing as of last week, I've been exploring the builds and I've noticed something very peculiar. That something is that the older builds are fairly simplistic due to both my lack of experience at that time and the blocks that were available at that time. Now, I'm striving to make the world as consistent as possible, so I've decided to begin the remastering of Elmorin, that's what it's officially going to be titled, as a little side project to really help improve some of the scenery and the building mistakes that I made so long ago. Now, this video is showing you some before and after shots of the changes that I've made so far, both by myself and with the help of a great community member by the name of Rames. Now, he's been assisting me by adding a lot of smaller details that I wouldn't have thought of, and I don't want to get too much into it now because I want it to be a surprise, so I'll definitely detail those in the next remastering update. Now, most of the changes you're going to notice right away. These improvements include block changes to create smoother gradients or to assist rounding the edges of roofing to make it a little less blocky and slightly more realistic. Other improvements are more broad, like added clutter across the city, additional seating and eating areas, or even upgraded fountains throughout. Now, since this is a remaster, I do not want to change too much because I do not want to kind of forget where I started, and I want people to be able to see how I've progressed as a builder. So, as I've said before, I wanted to keep the world consistent so there's no moments of like, wow, this looks completely different and not really in a good way. While people explore this world, like that is not something that I want to have people experience. I want it to be a good, positive experience. So, with that being said, I'm still focusing on building new areas and working on writing the lore for the world, which has taken longer than expected, but either way. But this is a very nice, mindless project that I think will be overwhelmingly positive for Elmorin and for the community. Now, I'm super excited, and I do apologize if the video isn't super clear on what I changed, but I tried my hardest to make it noticeable, especially with those little goofy red arrows showing you around. I kind of tried to point out some of the things that you can't really see due to lighting and angles and things like that. So like I said, even the slight changes to roof gradients can drastically change the look of the city, creating the atmosphere that it's been there for quite some time and things are beginning to wear down in certain places. Now, realistically speaking, the lower sections of houses would be dirtier than the top, and the shingles or roofing would be falling apart a little bit at a time. Instead of breaking holes in the roofing, I worked with using darker and lighter shades of similar textured blocks to create an illusion of worn down materials. I also added new tables for the streets while making the best use of the food items from ale to snacks and even produce barrels scattered around. The new blocks in Conquest Reforged 1.16 has really allowed me a greater freedom in creating something that feels more alive and actually truly lived in. It is a challenge to not completely want to reshape the buildings of the city into something totally new, but that's one of the greatest parts of this remaster. Creating something new out of something old without losing the original touch. Now, I feel like these changes are positive, and I'm very curious to see what you think. So please let me know in your opinions in the comments below, and join the Discord and give me some feedback if you'd rather that. Now, if you want to join in, of course, for that Discord, the link will be in the pinned comment, so you'll have easy access to it. And if you do come into the Discord and you really like it, all credit goes to Rames. He pretty much revamped the entire Discord server, and it is now absolutely phenomenal. Now, I know I've been rambling, and, y'all know I do that, so that's pretty much it. I really do appreciate all of you watching this video. Like I said, give me your ideas, your suggestions, your comments, either in the comments of this video or the Discord. I would greatly appreciate it. But as always, this is, of course, the Legendary Porpoise signing off. I hope all of you have a great day, happy gaming, and I'll catch you again for the next one.